Hey guys, Morning Coffee here. Just gonna give you a quick video on what I've been doing to farm legendary items. So to start off with, I've been farming a dungeon. So if you don't know how to reset dungeons, what you do is you just go to the world map. If it doesn't pop up right away, this can be hidden. But over on the right hand side, you can reset dungeons. You just click reset dungeon and it will reset the dungeon for you, whatever you've ran. It'll reset all your dungeons. So just so you know. And so I've been starting out over here in Margrave. It's just south of the main city. There's a waypoint there. So I started out the waypoint at this camp here. I town portaled here. You'll see at the end. And then I just run out of here and I'm running north. There can be treasure goblins that spawn in here. That piece of loot right there is actually from a treasure goblin that I killed earlier. You can check this area for treasure goblins right here. Just make my way up north, and then right up here above us, got trapped in, but right above us there can be a world event. So I check to see if the world event's up. Alright. So right here is where I'm talking about. Does not look like the world event is up right now, but I checked the world event here. If the world event is up, we go ahead and do the world event. And if it's not up, then I go to the dungeon. If it is up and we do the event, then I just go to the dungeon right after. The dungeon is literally right here. So. Just like that. So this one's Light's Eye. I like this one. It's a short dungeon. It's got a lot of monsters that can drop items in it. And it's just a really good dungeon, I think, to run overall if you're just looking for legendaries. And I just personally enjoy running this one too. So there's that. It's kind of a personal preference thing, but I do think that this is a very good way of getting a lot of legendaries. So I mostly just skip the regular trash and then find one of these guys, one of these elites, and then we just pull everything in together. There we go. Very first one. Don't expect that every time though. So the goal of this one, you come into the main room there and you got to kill 2 watchers, or watchmen. I think they're called watchmen. You kill the 2 watchmen, and then once you've killed the 2 watchmen, the second one will drop a key. And the cool thing about the watchman is when we get to this watchman over here, you'll see he actually is one elite. He'll drop items. He spawns another elite who will also drop items. So you actually get like an extra elite basically out of this guy. It was really nice. So here he is. Again, like I said, we're just killing this guy. I'll go ahead and open that chest while we're here. Why not? I'm still looking for some damage items for this character, so my damage is a bit low. Missing 2 of the main ones, so here's the second elite, spawns out of that. Also the watchman, he's like the leader. You kill the 2 and then the leader spawns. I guess is the lore behind that. So he drops the key, got a bunch of items here, nothing that we really want. Mostly with the beta going down here tomorrow, I'm mostly just looking for the legendary powers. So then once you have the key, you come back to the middle, open the door. You can leap up this, by the way, or teleport, or any sort of movement skill that can go up terrain. It's very nice. That got pulled in here. I love the whirlwind pull ability. It's so nice. Kind of pull this elite with us a little bit forward here. So I haven't really been keeping track of elites, but I'd say there's probably at least 5 elites besides the 2 watchmen. Well, actually 3 watchmen. So it's a lot of chances at loot right there. The one downside to this is I guess there is technically a actual boss at the end, which I think is a good thing, but it's actually one of the tougher bosses for some melee builds if you're not tanky. So there is that, but I can just straight up tank him. So I guess you'd have to put this to the test and see if your build can kill it. I don't think it's too hard, honestly. This is veteran difficulty, but I don't think it's very hard, really. I think most builds, if you get to 25, you should be able to farm it. All right, let's go through this way. One of the nice things about the build that I have going currently, you can check down here, by the way, because there's usually an elite right here. So if you go straight into the boss room, you just miss out on a chance at loot, that's all. Not the biggest deal, but... Alright, now it's boss time. Like I said, I still need to finish out this build, so my boss kill speed's pretty slow. Missing the actual 2 main damage dealing things that I need for bosses for Whirlwind. As you can see, it's pretty easy overall. So this is basically the whole farm pattern that I follow, and then I will go ahead and teleport straight out, which I'll show you how to do that in case you don't know how to do that when I finish this guy off. And then yeah, right back to the beginning where we started at, and we run it again. There's a blacksmith right in Margrave, so if you need to disenchant, if you're picking up like rares to look for better bases, you can just go ahead and disenchant right there and you're good to go. One more time. And done. Cool. So to get out of here quickly, what you do is you press the map key, and then from here, you hit the number 2 key. So you hit the number 2 key, and that will bring up your world map. From there, you can click on Margrave, and you can teleport right to there. It saves you having to go to the main city and then teleport to Margrave. Just makes it a little faster. But yeah, like I said, this is what I've been doing. I'm just running, looking for the treasure goblin, looking for the world event, and then going straight into the dungeon.